FBW fans, things are about to get hardcore when the hardcore title is defended here tonight at WrestleBash 9, when two men making their WrestleBash debuts fight over the hardcore title. And this man right here, the Dragonheart, Dante Kruger, he recently returned to FBW representing and defending his heritage of being Mexican and being a luchador here in FBW. He returned last month at Showdown in a great showing against Anthony Aries for the United States Championship. But now here tonight, he has stepped up to Andrew the Titan Havoc, who has been disrespecting fellow luchador and fellow member of his heritage, the Golden Star Gladiator, Felix Zapata. So Dante Kruger has stepped up to Andrew Havoc and has his sights set on the hardcore title. But this man right here, the hired gun of Violence Enterprise, looking to keep the hardcore title in Violence Enterprise, but he is also the Glory Stimulus holder. So if you have to think that if some way, somehow, Andrew Havoc loses the hardcore title here tonight, he has a shot for even bigger and better gold. But this man right here in his second reign of the hardcore title, he briefly lost it to Felix Zapata, but won it back, and now is in his second defense of this title. He successfully defended the title last month at Showdown against Felix Zapata, but now Dante Kruger has stepped up, and he wants the hardcore title, and he wants to shut Andrew Havoc up, because in Andrew Havoc's battle against Felix Zapata, he has disrespected Felix Zapata and the heritage that Dante Kruger is representing here in this run of his career in FBW. Now this is for the hardcore title. Hardcore rules. Anything goes here tonight. You only win by pinfall or submission. And we also run the factor of any other competitor can run into this match and make it a triple threat, a fatal four-way, and steal the hardcore title here from these competitors. So these competitors also have to have that looming fact in the back of their minds. But this is both men's first match up against each other, and their first match here at WrestleBash, the biggest show of the year. So we're gonna have to see if that factor gets in the mind. Sometimes they get put under the pressure of the biggest lights and the brightest lights. We're gonna have to see how both of these competitors react here at WrestleBash 9. Both men talking smack. Andrew Havoc is no stranger to that. Dante Kruger looking for his first gold in years. The last time Dante Kruger held gold was back in 2021. But Dante Kruger shoving down the Titan. And now Andrew Havoc flooring Dante Kruger with a massive clothesline. They do not call Andrew Havoc the Titan for no reason. Looks like Dante Kruger was trying to reach for a weapon. We're going to be seeing a lot of weapons here tonight. This is the hardcore title, but now Dante Kruger targeting the legs, trying to bring the big man down to his knees, and he does. What is Dante Kruger getting? He got the cameraman to give him a cookie sheet, and he strikes Andrew Havoc off the skull. Again, taking down Andrew Havoc, but Andrew Havoc firing back up. And Dante Kruger drop kicking the cookie sheet into the legs of Andrew Havoc. Targeting the legs of the big man is a great strategy, but Andrew Havoc floors Dante Kruger with the cookie sheet. Andrew Havoc recovering easy, and now getting revenge by targeting the legs of Dante Kruger himself. And right off the skull. Andrew Havoc introducing the hardcore title the other month before Showdown, looking to bring a new age of chaos with Violence Enterprise to FBW. And so far it has been Andrew Havoc holding down the division of the hardcore title. And we've seen some very brutal matches so far. A lot of weapons being used in the previous hardcore title match against Felix Zapata, who we haven't seen Felix Zapata since Showdown. after his hardcore title match against Andrew Havoc, but Dante Kruger flooring the Titan with a low blow. And now, what is this? And a leg drop to the chest of Andrew Havoc with that cookie sheet. Innovative weapon use by the Dragonheart, Dante Kruger. And now we've seen this before. Dante Kruger targeting the limbs, just stomping limb by limb of Andrew Havoc. Andrew Havoc trying to crawl away, but Dante Kruger just stomping, dissecting the Titan. Dante Kruger does have the experience factor over Andrew Havoc. Andrew Havoc definitely has the size and power advantage over Dante Kruger, but even though Dante Kruger returned the other month, some fans may not be familiar with Dante Kruger, but Dante Kruger does have a history in FBW. He wrestled in FBW in 2020 to 2021, being a former King of the Yard and undisputed champion. Now both men in the center of the ring. Dante Kruger striking Andrew Havoc, laying in those hard strikes. Andrew Havoc falling down. So Dante Kruger, he's not new to this game. He's been a champion in FBW. He has beaten the likes of Anthony Aries, Chris Dynamite, Jared Payne, and now Dante Kruger trying to choke out Andrew Havoc. But Andrew Havoc using his power advantage over Dante Kruger, and he gets out of the chokehold. And Andrew Havoc firing up, striking Dante Kruger with the cookie sheet. And now, what is this? We've seen this before. Is he going for the cookie sheet clothesline? Dante Kruger says, bring it! And he floors Dante Kruger with the cookie sheet. That cookie sheet clothesline. And Andrew Havoc taunting. What is Andrew Havoc going for here?
Some men.
Leaving the ring. And now he has that bat. Sizing up Dante Kruger, and he strikes him right in the gut with that wooden bat, and right off the skull. And again, right into the ribs. We can see broken ribs, and now to the back. Using that bat to his advantage. But sometimes Andrew Havoc lets his emotions get the better of him. Him taunting now lets Dante Kruger get into the upper hand, and now just dissecting the limbs of Andrew Havoc with that bat. And off the chest once again. And now what is this? Andrew Havoc, he has Dante Kruger up, and he throws him into the shed. The power advantage over Dante Kruger, we are seeing it. And now he has the bat once again, that wooden bat. And now Dante Kruger with the hardcore title, just striking Andrew Havoc, knocking him loopy, and striking him again. And now he has it over his back, and he strikes the belt right into the back. Using that hardcore title, that metal right off the skull of Andrew Havoc. Andrew Havoc, he's staggered on his feet. And now, what is this? Dante Kruger throws Andrew Havoc back into the ring. And now Dante Kruger has another bat. He has two bats now. This is not looking good for Andrew Havoc. Just dissecting the limbs, trying to damage the whole body of Andrew Havoc, picking him apart. Dante Kruger, a tactician of the ring. But the brute force of Andrew Havoc taking down Dante Kruger. Now what is Andrew Havoc going for here? He's wrapping a cookie sheet around the bat. the innovative mind of the hardcore titan, Andrew Havoc. But what? Both men at a stalemate, trying to distract Dante Kruger, and he strikes that bat right off the skull. And now just whacking Dante Kruger. And now right off the bat. And oh no, Dante Kruger fighting back. And now striking, giving the Titan all that he got. And what is he going for? Is he trying to suplex the big man? And he suplexed the Titan, almost dropping him on his neck. Oh my God. Both men giving their all here tonight in their WrestleBash debut.
1, 2.
But Andrew Havoc, he kicks out. Both men want to leave an impression here at WrestleBash 9, the biggest show of FBW. Both men in their WrestleBash debut. Both men have a lot to prove. Dante Kruger, even though he has a career, he's been away for a while, and he wants to prove that he still has it, and he wants to prove that he belongs back in the main event scene. And now Andrew Havoc, he wants to prove that he can be a future star here in FBW, and he can be a useful hand to Violence Enterprise. But Andrew Havoc leading with Dante Kruger. I think Andrew Havoc came into this match with a little, underestimating of Dante Kruger. But so far, Dante Kruger has had a very good showing in sizing down the Titan. And now Dante Kruger trying to go for that Mexican crab. But Andrew Havoc manages to get out of it. But now Dante Kruger has a leg lock locked in, but there are no rope breaks. You win by submission or pinfall here for the hardcore title at WrestleBash 9.
Goes Titan like margaritas on the beach? No. Titan.
And a strike right to the back of the head. Very interesting words by Andrew Havoc. I think he tries to use that for some sort of mind games to get into the head and confuse his opponents. I don't know if it truly works. Now, just taking down the Titan. Dante Kruger now picking up Andrew Havoc. Could he be setting up for the kill shot? But no, just a stunner as Andrew Havoc falls down. This has been a match with very weapon use. That's why this is why it's the hardcore division. But now Dante Kruger with the headlock locked in and a bulldog of sorts. And I think Andrew Havoc landed on that cookie sheet. And now Dante Kruger trying to get back up to his feet. What is Dante Kruger planning on doing? Andrew Havoc recovering. Dante Kruger looking for another weapon. All weapons are legal here in these hardcore title matches. And now Dante Kruger has a chair. We've seen all the weapons here tonight at WrestleBash 9. We've seen ladders, we've seen bats, cookie sheet, now a chair. Titan trying to tell him to bring it. And now what is this? And he strikes him. I think he got him in the neck. And now to the midsection, striking him with that chair. And right off the bat, trying to stagger. We've seen so many. It took how many chair shots to breathe down the Titan? Like 4? This is why he's the hired gun of Violence Enterprise. I think Dante Kruger, he's now setting up for the kill shot, the move that has won him many matches here. I don't think the Titan knows that he's setting up for the kill shot. And a massive boot right off the skull of Andrew Havoc. Andrew Havoc might have met his match here tonight at WrestleBash 9. And a low blow to Dante Kruger. And now striking him with the cookie sheet. And just throwing it at him. Where is Andrew Havoc going now?
Where is it? Where's my baby?
This has lived up to its name of the hardcore division.
Oh, Father.
And what is this? Dante Kruger hitting that super punch right onto Andrew Havoc, staggering him. Andrew Havoc has that hardcore title. Dante Kruger has to watch out for it. That can knock out anybody. Throwing Andrew Havoc back into the ring. And the title being thrown out of Andrew Havoc's hand. We see all the weapons in the ring. You have to be careful where you land, where you fall.
You know, you talk too much. You know.
Dante Kruger clearing the ring. Landing wrong on a weapon can end your career and definitely cost you the match. Dante Kruger picking up Andrew Havoc. Could we be setting up for the kill shot? And Dante Kruger hits the kill shot. Could this be it? Could we see a new hardcore champion here in FPW? He's rolling him over for the cover.
1, 2,
and we have a new hardcore champion in the Dragonheart, Dante Kruger.
See you soon. No! 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 No!